Hey everybody, welcome to the energy read for the week. Yeah, um, as per usual, I didn't prep a lot for this one. Not too much going on this week. I think we're all just kind of um, gathering our senses and getting our bearings again after the bombardment of energy that's been coming in. So, we do have a full moon this week though, so I'll be doing a moon read. It's in Sagittarius, which for me is always good because I am a Sag, but I think it'll also be good. Um, yeah, we'll take a look at what the read says, but I think it's going to be a lot about the. It feels like it'll be a lot about, and it'll probably come up in this week read too. Oh, Sam, careful. Hey, come here. Anyway, I think it'll be a lot about um, sort of the philosophical side of Sagittarius, like uncovering truth and um, just getting more esoteric knowledge, that kind of thing. Should be interesting. Anyway, that's the feeling I'm getting from it, but we'll see when we get to the read for it. Okay, let's take a look at the overall week and what's coming up. And yeah, I'm sure it's going to be another interesting week. I hope it feels like it's going to be a little, I don't want to say calmer, but a little bit, right? Where we're just kind of letting everything integrate that came in energy wise. Yeah, we're pulling the death card again for the beginning of the week. Um, we're just in this phase of radical change right now. Whether we can completely sense that or feel that, uh, it's everything from our spiritual bodies to our physical bodies to the energy coming in. Um, so just again, this card says, I surrender my ego and no longer let fear rule my life. I have love, faith, and hope. Yeah, it's just like this theme has been, you know, going on for a couple months now, where it's really important that we're watching our fear level and how much we're putting in uh, to that, because that's what ends up creating more like lower negative energy that, we're supposed to be like working on this vibing higher. So we've got to just keep, stay out of fear as best we can. That's how we make this big change, right? Uh, it's not easy work. It isn't, and obviously the world itself puts up a big show of fear to kind of reel us in. So, all right, let's take a look at what else we have for this week. Oh, that's a good one. We need this renewal. That's what I said. Like I'm feeling like this week is a bit of a reprieve or an integration period. So lots of the even though we're not dealing with specific retrograde, this one I think is just like that retrograde feeling of renewal, renew, re reevaluate, rest, all the RE words again coming up. So the big one though, let this time be for renewal. Just yeah, even just like her face is just is being at peace. So make sure you're we're exploring that this week. Um, yeah, and just going back to the first card, the death card is keeping up with the energy more of love, faith, hope. Yeah, fun, fun times. All right, I also want a portal card just to see. Ooh, that one's coming right out. All right, the I am presence. Light body activation, accessing the divine within. Yeah, so I think like all this energy that we've been taking in and these upgrades this week is about, again, like I said, integrating it and just being present in this new energy that's what's coming from us. I have just a really clingy, sad puppy today. You're okay. Just not sure. He just there's lots of noise next door, and so he always gets scared of it. I feel bad for him. He thinks it's, thunder and stuff. He doesn't laugh. Okay, let's take a look actually so we'll start with Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Monday to Wednesday. Let's see what the beginning part of the week has to hold, and then we'll take a look at the end of the week. Okay, I'm just gonna flip them all over here, and then we'll read them. I've got quite a few decks, so this might be a little bit longer of a read, but that's okay. I feel like we need a little bit of guidance too. It's like this energy's all come in, and it's kind of like, well, now what do we do with this? Besides just being present, right? So this week, like I said, will be about integration, but it's really about kind of catching up with everything that came in. Oops. Oh, there's two there. Oops. Okay. All right. First up, chakra wise, we're in the kind of throat chakra, but it's creativity, which is interesting because creativity as a word generally is more sacral chakra. But this one is about imagination, originality, expression, and passion. So I would say at the beginning of the week, it's like, yeah, we're questioning, like, what do I do with this energy? And um, how do I, if I'm having these new skills coming online, how am I using those and what should I be doing? So um, try to find that answer by doing some kind of creative project. So whether that's, you could just be building an energy grid with crystals, or yeah, just coloring, just drawing, just writing. So just kind of open your mind and have some free form thought and see what comes up. This is interesting. Okay, so we got Sanat Kumara. I like this representation. Um, Normally Sanat Kumara is very masculine. I feel like this is kind of like great, mix of divine, feminine, masculine. Uh, it's open channel, signs, codes, downloads, and sacred information. So yeah, this is the thing. It's like it's almost like we're actually being asked to do some writing, right? So just to open the channel and say, okay, what are all these signs I've been getting from spirit? Um, these codes and downloads, like through creativity, like through writing or just expressing ourselves, figuring out like what those next steps are, but allowing that to kind of come to us as an answer. So, however you like that best. Some people don't like writing, but sometimes it is just good to just free form write and see what comes out. Um, First up, like also we have a little bit of a warning because I still, as soon as this card comes up, I can hear those voices of people out there going, I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't like, I am not psychic. I am not a channel. I am not all these things, but Spirit's just reminding you you're already doing what you need to be doing. Stop overthinking. Keep facing true north. Um, yeah, so the beginning part of this week is just like it's just like embellishing on what we already have. So we already have these energy codes and everything have come in, right? It's just kind of like it's like doing a little bit of research on like what do they mean. But like how we do spiritual research is that we quiet our mind and we ask our guides and we look for the signs and the symbols and the information that is coming in. Um, and just knowing that like with this card, the next card is lifting the veil, questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So like I really feel like this is really asking us to just flat out be doing writing or journaling or however we want to come to that. Um, uh, so yeah, it's just like, like not working really hard, like just understanding that, we're already doing the work part just by being and observing and integrating. So now it's just like, let's take that time to create, be creative. But what we're doing is creating a space to allow this energy um, to present itself and to teach us what it is about and how we use it, right? So we're just, yeah, it's an integration week. Let me see. Okay. So first up is the fertile void. This is inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. Yeah, honestly, it's our week to kind of like chill out a bit from all the intensity of everything that's been going on and letting it integrate, but like still learning about it, right? Doing a little bit of a deep dive and questioning things. What does this mean? And what should I be doing with this? And asking those questions and channeling and listening to what our guides are saying. So yeah, if you do have to write that down, or if, like if you're like me, I can just like, I'm just getting the information, right? Um, you may not be at that level, and that's fine. That's why sometimes writing is helpful because we can, you know, consciously, whatever's coming through just goes. And that's the thing with when you're doing that kind of writing, is just go, just write, and don't censor yourself. Don't even, you may not even like look at what you're writing till after and then read it through. um Sometimes I'll even like, it'll almost, I won't say gibberish, but it won't make a lot of sense, but I'll go through what I've written and circle words that I feel are like resonating or important. um yeah, I mean, it's just our week. I think it's just our week to um just it's a bit of a breather. So, and just know, but like that you're doing the work, so don't panic. um it's like, I don't want to say it's like we're taking time off of work, but we're like, we're just kind of like reassessing everything. So the re words again, right? Okay, let's take a look then at the end of the week. So Thursday through Saturday, Sunday. Um, yeah, just oops, there isn't there. Okay, uh, we'll do the same thing. Flip everything first, and then we'll get into too many cards here. As you can tell, too, I'm still waiting to get my voice back. Still not quite there. Uh, Interesting. Okay, I think this is gonna just be the theme of the week here. It's funny, like there's still like, I feel like a lot of the cards keep coming up with like, there's still a lot of doubt amongst us that we're actually doing this, that anything's actually happening, um, and just realizing that it's a really subtle level. For the end of the week, we got heart chakra, so working on heart chakra. Um, it's like the beginning of the week said, focusing our energy more on love, on faith, on hope. We also, we got two cards for this. We also got dreams, crown chakra card, or sorry, not third eye, maybe third eye. Messages, signs, symbols, and guidance. So, I mean, the information is still pouring in. So it's almost like at the beginning of the week, make sure you're doing a little bit of work of like writing or whatever that is, because it's like the information that's already come in, we kind of need to like it's like we need to cipher through it because there's more coming in by the end of the week. So like we don't, it's almost like our job is not to let it, we don't want it to pile up too much where we're like frantic and shifting through it. It's like just, and the reason I'm saying this is because we've got the baby steps card, which we'll get to. So it's like take the time this week to do the work, but really like incrementally or slowly, or like, so kind of look at like where we are right now up till Wednesday. And then by the end of the week, just to understand that, more information is coming in. So we also got Mary Magdalene, which is sacred vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Yeah, so that's a big one. That's what they're saying is like the information is going to be coming in as to like, and we need to be asking and investigating like, what is all this energy? What is my role in this? What do I need to do? So we are the sacred vessel. We're containing this energy. We came here to hold this energy, um, and help out through the shift by, by helping raise the frequency of ourselves and the planet and that kind of thing. So make sure you're doing your due diligence. It's almost like we're just being like, okay, do a little bit of work, take a take a bit of a break. Like, don't overdo it. Just go slow. Just see what comes, but just yeah, but just let it integrate. We've got two of these ones. So it's like the first one is answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do? So that actually could even just be a really good question for writing is what did I come here to do? And just see what comes. We also got with that the Council of Light, divine orchestrations, helpers in the subtle realms. So again, just you know, we have the backing behind us and the information is coming in and coming in strong. So we're just being asked to make sure that like that we're paying attention and we, you know, our vessel is open to the information coming in. We also got, again, baby steps. It says action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So again, this week is a lot about working with our intuition, uh, looking at the signs and symbols as they come in, but also not just like seeing a sign and then and just going, oh, that's neat, but like paying attention to and asking our divine helpers, our counsel, like, what does this mean? What do I need to do from this? What do I need to learn? What do I need to know? So the baby steps thing though is like just go slow, but 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 be doing action, right? Um, and the last card for the end of the week is the return, a new story. You decide, alignment. It's coming together. Perfect. That's the perfect way to sum that up. Is we again it goes back to like a read a few weeks back. This new chapter is being written by us, right? We're writing the manual on how on like what this new energy and how it works and all of that. Um, we're writing that. So it's and like literally this week we're being asked to actually sit down and write. So yeah, you have fun with it too, right? And keep it baby steps and easy. Like don't be so concerned that it's like I've got to do this and I'm not getting any answers. And like we want it to be in alignment and free flowing and just and positive, right? Alignment. It's coming together too. That's the thing. It's like all the pieces are there. We're just they're actually like, and it's not a puzzle anymore. It's like it's already in place. Um, we're just we're just doing like fi- the final touches, the finessing of things. So yeah, just be doing your work in terms of keeping in touch with what those messages mean and what we're supposed to be doing. All right, let's sum up the week, see what that's all about. Um, just kind of fun. All right, end of the week. I think exact same card from last. Anyway, we end with the high priest, or it was the other way around. I can't remember. I think it was the other way around. This one is I am transcendent of time and space. Um, Again, with this one, like the high priest too is also for me a like it's sort of like the magician card in that it's like um, we have lots of uh, wisdom at our fingertips. The high priestess does, right? Lots of knowledge, lots of different ways of, I don't want to call it spell casting because that's a negative connotation sometimes, but it's just that we have a lot of wisdom at our disposal. And we're being asked this week to like really embrace and embody and integrate that into our system and then start you know, seeing seeing like what we get from it. Like, yeah, doing the work. All right, let's get a little clarification on. Yeah, time and space. Again, I think we'll still be acting a little like strange. I don't know about you, but like it feels like it's flying, and then sometimes it feels like it's completely standing still. Um, End of the week, we got the shift card. So yeah, just by the way the cards are lining up for the different days, it's like the beginning, like I said, was like it's a little bit of a rest period and a reintegration and that kind of thing. But by the end of the week, we have another big shift coming. So like I said, it's asking us to like the chunk of information or whatever we have up until now, like Monday through Wednesday, is just be doing the work around that because there's more incoming, right? And again, we don't want our work piling up, so we need to do a bit of the work. um, so yeah, just make sure you kind of dotted your I's and crossed your T's uh, about like what we've got to so far for the beginning of the week, and then by the end of the week, just know like new assignment are coming in. Yeah, it's like I feel like we'll just you might just get the desk clear and be like, okay, that was good, and then it's like the new stack of work comes in. But again, like we're not looking at this in this like we don't want to look at this in this negative sort of way. We're it's like we're happy. We love this job. We love this work, right? So it's it's a positive thing, and we have to have fun with it somehow, right? So we also got the Anunnaki light codes for the end of the week: energetic shift, new information, end of a cycle. So yeah, whatever Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, whatever came in over the last couple of weeks, that is kind of being. It's like we're wrapping up a project, right? So we're just again we're doing the final touches and the finessing of things, just making it, polishing it up, whatever we're doing, because we're going on to the next thing already, whatever new energy. So yeah, lots of energy is going to be coming in. There is a big shift obviously happening at the end of this week. So again, we might see that in the form of like solar flares coming in, or we might have another encounter with auroras. Just know, yeah, it's coming in by the end of this week. So do your due diligence and get some of your work done. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Is there anything? I'm gonna draw one from the Christ consciousness deck just for the overall week. And yeah, actually, I might draw three of these and just see, just some advice. Oops. Okay. Just, I'm just trying to pick the. I guess I don't really need to pick these in a um any order. Okay, they're just saying any order. First up is resurrection. Embrace new life. Again, there's this newness coming in. Lots of new energy coming in. We also got Jesus. Do you got Jesus? Sorry, that's you have Jesus in your life? Because anyway, the card is follow my lead. So, like we always say, that proverbial saying, what would Jesus do? Um, but I think it goes back to the very first card from the beginning of the week, which won't be there now. No. Which was really looking at love, faith, and hope, having uh, those energies more present in our day to day as opposed to fear. And then, yeah, we also got the unity card, which is coexist and tolerance. So again, yeah, by the end of the week, it might just be a little bit more about, um, yeah, there's a the blah, blah, blah. There's a shift coming in, but when that kind of comes up like a more global kind of card, is that I would say it means that wasn't that funny with holding the rock upside down? There's got to be some symbology to that. Um, Maybe it's like about the pole shift. Anyway, that veil will finally be off, and that will be nice because that low energy uh, cloaking that we've been under makes it really difficult to do our job and be, receiving information properly. Um, yeah, this just feels like this is just kind of pointing out that that shift that's happening won't just be an individually felt thing. The collective will be feeling this by the end of the week. So, which might be interesting because that's, maybe what the Sagittarius moon is bringing in. Like I said, like bringing in this like Sagittarius tend to be the more philosophical type, right? Like we like to dig deep and find the truths and that kind of stuff. So that could be part of what's going to be happening this week. All right, we're going to leave it there. Whatever you do, have a good week. Spend just a little bit of time doing your work. Keep on doing it. Maybe writing something creative, whatever gets you in the zone um, to be able to like channel and hear your guides and your guidance that's coming through. So just kind of learning to do those and focusing on that. All right. Um, I have nothing left to say, I don't think. No more cards need to be drawn. So we'll see you some night, Thursday night, I think it is, for the full moon in Sagittarius. Exciting. Okay, take care of yourselves, and I love you guys, and we'll see you soon.